Now that we've cleared the auto-scroller, it's time for the main part of the game to begin. This is the first of the 5 dungeons in the game, and the power-up from here lets us completely break the rest of it. We have to do normal dashes in the entrance here. The enemies aren't really lined up for sword dashing. This dungeon introduces skeletons, a new enemy type. Unlike the enemies so far, we will want to use the action prompt when their HP is low. The best way to damage them is with the Blade Geyser. Doing that plus 1 sword hit makes it pop up. The other option is to hit them 14 times, which takes quite a bit longer. We should only have 1 wrath bar right now, but killing the first enemies will hopefully fill up the second bar. At the end of this cutscene, you want to dash forward and right, otherwise you can get stuck in the benches on the left. Once the cutscene's over, go straight again and just jump over the lava. The bats in this room will prevent sword dashing after this next cutscene, so we'll just dash to the door on the right normally. The garden fight has 2 phases. We'll try to use 1 Blade Geyser in each. The first phase has 3 skeletons spawn around this fountain, with more coming up after we kill those. At the start of the fight, dash to the left skeleton so we can group up the enemies in the middle. Get 1 hit in on the right skeleton so that he has the kill prompt after Blade Geyser. Afterward, dash forward to follow the front skeleton. The next spawn is also right here on this path. Try to position so your sword cancelling takes you closer to the last skeleton that spawns. You can kill these last 2 in any order. If they start to block, jump and use a sword flip to hit them out of it. Once they're dead, run near this spot to wait for the second round. It's in the center of where the enemies spawn. I like to jump and kill the bats once they approach. They can be really annoying. If you don't have a second Blade Geyser, just keep using sword cancelling to kill all of the enemies. Sometimes it'll fill up during the fight. Don't hesitate to use it as long as you can hit at least 2 skeletons. Once they're all taken out, stand by the locked door. This next part has us throw a bomb at a bombable crystal. It's best to use Q mode. War can throw it in really strange directions otherwise. You can also tap the bomb with your sword to make it explode faster, but it's kind of risky on the next throw. Once the crystal is gone, jump across and head up. And the crack in the rail here is our marker for jumping back. If you jump before this, you'll sometimes have no air control and will fall into the lava. Now we run up to this door and wait out the cutscene. It sets you up perfectly for sword dashing, so just hold S, then shift once the cutscene is over, and dash back. You can watch the minimap for getting around the corners, and if you do it well, you can get a backwards door open. It saves time if you want to keep sword dashing along this balcony, but we'll turn around for now. We'll run to the end of this path and jump on where there's a broken railing. Make sure you're facing straight towards the wall, then activate Q mode so you won't lock onto any of the bats, then hold shift for focus. It's really easy to walk off here, so make sure to hit left and jump at the same time. Delay your second jump and dash to get more distance and you should land on the other side. We want to just throw the bomb at the statue and wait for it to explode. Once this cutscene's over, we'll head down into the tunnel and dash through to the boomerang chest. There are some skeletons along the way, but we can just ignore them completely. Be careful if you try to cut the corners too close. Sometimes you'll just get stuck mid-dash if they block you. The next part of the tutorial introduces a big trick that'll need some explaining, so I'll cut this one short here. Hopefully you're enjoying the game so far, and I'll see you next time.